Hello everyone and welcome to another Geoguessr video. We're going to run through today's daily challenge and maybe do a map or two afterwards just to see where we're at. Depending on how the daily challenge goes, if I get completely destroyed, I may have to redeem myself a little bit here. But if it's a good daily challenge, we'll see where we're sitting. Anyway, let's go to the live screen here. And we'll just, play, hang out, relax, chill, do our thing. It's always good to see you guys. Always good to hang out with you here or on Twitch on the stream. No matter what we're doing, I really enjoy it. It's definitely been a fantastic experience, and one of my happiest points in my life for sure has been just hanging out with everybody. Playing Geoguessr, exploring the world, playing whatever game we're playing, really. It's just such a calming, fun, relaxing thing to do with friends, in my opinion. And let's jump into this daily challenge here. I still don't have my camera on. I don't know if I would need a camera on for, playing Geoguessr. Kind of more the reaction thing or the stream thing, but, Geo's Geo. As you can tell, I don't know what the hell I was on this day. This daily challenge was unbelievable. My God, what a time that was. Let's see. If y'all want to talk about it too, feel free to drop comments and come by Twitch and talk about it there too. Like, what do you like to do in Geo? What kind of maps? What kind of things do you like to see? I think it's just helped me really open my eyes to a lot of different things around the world. A lot of places I didn't know about or think about. I've always loved geography, so, just very helpful in that. Right off the bat, we got a blue car. We got nothing around us. Sun is looking like it's in the north. If I guess that's the sun right there, very, very far north. So I'm thinking we could have I guess it depends on which way we're driving. See where the road signs are up here. Okay, yeah. So looking like a New Zealander in Australia, probably New Zealand. Yeah, these plates definitely from plates, foliage. I'm thinking New Zealand for sure. Both are such beautiful countries. There's a lot. God, so many beautiful countries in the world. So many beautiful things to see. But I'm just seeing if there's anything that can kind of narrow it down for us. Anything that'll show us what we got going on here. Problem with a lot of the countries in the southern hemisphere is there's a lot of countries that drive on the opposite road, or the opposite side of the road of the US. Kind of like how in Europe, everybody drives, for the most part, on the same side except for like the UK and Ireland. If you look here, a lot of these countries here drive on that side of the road, so it's tough to distinguish where you are, other than some context clues and things like that. Same up here. Like, that's why you got to take everything into account, because everybody here drives on the same side of the road. So if you say, hey, I'm in Europe, I see a long plate with a blue on it. Okay, well, you got to find some language or maybe some, some elevation, some metas, something to give it away here. And then here is kind of that way too. It's the same with Europe. It's like everybody drives on the same side of the road here, so, all of the stuff kind of has to factor in when you're playing Geo. But just the way the landscape looks, we got some mountains happening over there. I'm thinking New Zealand. I'm ready to be embarrassed at all times in this game. But, it is what it is. I'm going to go up here, maybe. We're not on a main road, so I probably shouldn't pick a main road, but maybe something like this. Somewhere over here, maybe. Okay, the other island, but, 4,200, I'll take it. We knew what country. And, fairly close, honestly, so climate's decent. The only thing about, like, smaller areas like that versus Australia or, like, the US is, like, climate plays a big role. So you're going to have fairly similar climate and foliage here, whereas, like, if you're down here, it's going to be completely different than it is up here. If you're in the US, this looks nothing like this looks, so... you kind of, even though they're huge countries and it is hard to, like, narrow down where you are even with the climate, at least you get some kind of idea directionally. Brazil's a little more difficult for sure. I don't know. You can tell it's Brazil pretty quick, but man, where you are in Brazil, it's a huge country. So just hope you don't have it. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. For a daily challenge score, it's not too bad to start. Let's see what we got going on here. Got some dog action right there. Looks like a South American dog. Who knows? Sun is really hard to tell from that position. Sun's great for referencing when you're in different hemispheres and stuff, but well, maybe it is a South American dog. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I think honestly, just kind of where we are, this landscape was very South American. You know, you can tell by the climate, the poles, like the telephone poles and things like that. Let's see, where would we be? Might be Peru, might be a Chile. Ooh, what's this? Is that a Peruvian flag right there? I don't know though, because these plates are yellow, and usually plates that are yellow are found in Colombia. But that looks like a Peruvian flag, I believe. I'm not sure if there's the little deal in the middle of the flag, but I think there is. Peru is such a cool country. The elevation is wild. And it's just, you'll see so many cool like landmarks and things in there. I love it when we get like some of the like ancient ruins and tourist areas and things like that. Like it's fun to see that kind of stuff, you know. I'll pull it up. I'm not sure exactly where we will be. It doesn't look like a major city. Peru's kind of a long country, so it's tough to decide where we are based on that. Those cars with the yellow plates, maybe they did come from Colombia. Maybe it's people on vacation. I doubt it, but you never know. There's some more yellow plates. So we might have yellow plates in Peru as well. Or I could be looking at Colombia this whole time and just be completely off. Who knows? It's the fun about Geoguessr. You're literally just guessing. Educated guesses, hopefully, but, you know, just guessing. And then imagine if we're actually in Ecuador, because it's between both countries. So there's going to be a lot of stuff mixing around. I don't know. I'm going to go closer up here. Let's go to that city. Oh, okay. So it was further south. It was in Peru. This band kind of looks the same when it comes to climate because of the mountain range. But, you know, I'll take it. It's not bad. 3,100. Take that score. Oof. What do we got here? We're on foot. I don't like the on foot ones because there's hardly ever a way to tell. The only thing is, we get to places like this where, okay, you're on foot, but look at this. This is so freaking cool. It's incredible. My immediate thoughts, possible Cambodia, possible Thailand, something like that. It's pretty funny. The last couple of YouTube videos I recorded for Geoguessr, I've gotten a place like this. And I cannot stress enough how horrible I am with landmarks. I think they're amazing, and I think a lot of the times I think they're so amazing because I can tell I'm amazed because I cannot retain any information on any of the historic landmarks. So, especially on foot, it's just very hard to nail down any information. Let me see if this has anything on it. Some language or something, maybe. Well, it's not going to really do too much for me, unfortunately. Maybe there's some information over here. Ooh. We're inside. Anything on the wall? I just want to see some language, because this could be, I mean, this also could be Bangladesh, India. You know, there's a lot of incredible architecture. Okay, see that right there? That is feeling like Thailand or Cambodia now. Okay, so I'm feeling a little better about that. And I'm sure this is going to be something incredibly famous. I don't know the place I'm thinking of. There's a place in Cambodia. Man. I'm sure people watching this are just screaming out what it is. That's the sad thing, is like I know this is such a famous landmark. It's like what is it? Oh god. I'm going to put a marker down here. I know it's not there. I know it's not even close to that, but I'm going to put a marker down there just because I don't want to lose possible points, because it throws you in the middle of the ocean if you don't guess, and I definitely want to take a guess. My landmark geography skill should probably be something I practice on stream with everybody. Let's go there. That's what I was looking for, I think. I don't think it's... Oh, yes! Yes, it is that. Okay, perfect. 4999. That's what I was looking for, Angkor Wat. And I'm sure I'm saying it completely wrong, but what a freaking guess, dude. Let's go. It was just in my brain, and I was like, okay, this feels familiar, but why does it feel familiar? Man, I can't believe I didn't get that last point. But, you know, honestly, better than anything else. I didn't see this water anywhere. I don't know. Oh, well. I'll take it. Great score. What do we got over here? Some more language happening. I have a feeling. Okay. Okay. Is this like a Sri Lanka situation? No. Well, maybe. Because it's not... Oh, okay, that's India's flag. I was gonna say, son of Bhutan. Do they have coverage? Do we have coverage in Bhutan? Shit. We might, the way things are looking here. We'll see. Okay. Bruh. Literally, they had to just tell me we were here. I was gonna say, because it's not Bangladesh for sure. That language is not what I'm looking at here. I have almost no experience in this country. I'm gonna go there and hope that there's some information that I can get here. Public information. Is there any kind of like a name of the place? Okay, that's probably our place. But how far in do I have to zoom to find that? It looks like, yeah, it looks like there's not a whole lot of names out here, so maybe it won't be the worst to find? Huh. Oh my god, right here. Wow, I found it. Okay. And then, what is this? Milk and something. We're in, like, the road area. Am I gonna find this? I don't know. I don't think we're, like, this far into the city, though. It might be, like, somewhere up here, you know? See, this is just another thing, like, just so cool. This area is so cool. Well, there's houses and stuff, so maybe I am kind of... Okay, there you go. Not too bad. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's great. That's a good score. I have like this laser focus when I'm recording these videos, you know? I don't know if it's because like when I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm more just hanging out with chat and everything. But man, when I'm playing these videos, or playing the videos, when I'm recording the videos, it's like, yo, let's get this thing going. And you kind of have to just do this in one shot because you don't want, you know, I mean, it's a daily challenge. You can't just like redo the daily challenge. You only get one shot at it. This is interesting. All right, the plates. We're not in Europe. These are not European plates. Now, there's that little yellow bit there. That's interesting. The signs are fairly European signs, like these here. So maybe some place that takes some influence from Europe, which, I mean, at this point, I guess is a lot of places. I don't recognize the language right away. Alberta. Did that say Alberta? Are we in Canada? Is this French? Is this like French-Canadian area? That would make sense why there's some European signs, but the plates look more North America. Domain, no domain, but that also... Yeah, you know what? Let's take a look here. Let's see what we got in Alberta. I don't know. Do we speak French in Alberta, though? I'm not 100% sure. Or are there different parts of Alberta that might speak French? Wow. God, look at these mountains. This is such a beautiful place. I mean, I might be way off. I just saw a sign that said Alberta, and, you know, who knows if it's even there. Oh my God, what a beautiful place, though. Jeez. I don't know, actually, also, I don't really know French, so some languages that look kind of French confuse me. See, like, that doesn't look French at all. This is not. I'm gonna just, I don't know. I'm doing this, and I'm gonna be completely wrong, so I only have a second left. Yeah, okay. It was Andorra. Wow. Okay, so that was a hell of a way to end this incredible streak we had going. But Andorra, to me, is a huge mystery and always has been. I'm sure a lot of people seeing that with the license plates and the language and everything, because I gotta say, there was stuff that looked kind of Spanish, there was stuff that looked kind of French, and then just a lot of language happening there. But Andorra is such a mystery to me as far as like what it looks like and what's really in there. So that sign, I don't know, maybe it didn't say Alberta, but I thought it did, because I don't think they speak French here. I think French happens over here mostly, and then over here it's English. I like I say, I just saw that word and it played into my thought process a little too heavy. I said it didn't look European at all. And so the funny thing about that is, let me see if I can go. I'll go on to another round and I'll show you all what I mean. But a lot of the license plates in Europe, there are going to be those long license plates with the blue on the side. They're very distinct. And those don't look like that. But I'll remember that for next time, because those were very distinct license plates. See what our challenge score was. 17, usually what I'm sitting around anyway. I mean, if I get over 20 on a daily challenge, I'm happy, especially with that world map. But man, there were some banger guesses there. Crazy stuff. Since that ended that way, I think we will do another round somewhere. Let's Let's see. What do we want to do here? Explorer mode? What's that? Okay. Yeah, I guess we could go in and do some of that sometime. That's kind of fun. You know, it's funny. I am learning as much as I am. That's why I'm not like calling this a how-to. I have some how-tos on some metas that I know, but I don't want to like, you know, mislead people here and say, oh yeah, I know how to GeoGuess, and then I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's do a diverse world though. Hopefully we get some Europe and I'll show you what I'm talking about. No move. Let's do move though, just to explore a little bit too. And I got no time limit also. That's another thing. That time limit, when that's counting down on the daily challenge, dude, panic setting in like crazy. This feels very, oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say very US, and it literally had a flag right in front of my face. Where in the US though? Trees are kind of a mixed bag. I'm seeing stuff like that. Stuff like this. This feels fairly southern, because you got evergreen stuff, but you also have some more warm and humid style trees. I don't know shit about trees either, by the way, but I'm starting to kind of understand where stuff grows and how stuff grows. 4th Street School, okay. US, like we were talking about earlier, I mean, it's just huge, and there's so many different climates. This kind of climate is the hardest to find, I would say, or like pick up on, because there's so much stuff happening. I mean, I look at this building and I think, okay, we're probably somewhere in the north, you know, somewhere fairly old or historic. And then I look at these buildings, I'm thinking, man, maybe that's something down south. Who knows? 252 is the area code, which will mean something to somebody, but I have never lived anywhere with a 252. I know some area codes. I'm getting more into my area code meta, but really not yet. Ooh, I wish I could see that. Ooh, maybe I can see the school bus. Maybe this will have something on it. North Carolina Public Schools. Yep, we are in the South. Not super deep South, but we're in the South here. North Carolina is a long state, so finding exactly where we are here. It said riverfront. Something said riverfront. So I don't know if we're right outside of, you know, Raleigh, Durham, maybe. Maybe by a river. Who knows? I think I saw the name of a place too, but well, let's just go out here and see what's up. Oh, okay, so we're kind of over by the Bay area. But there's the river they were talking about. What was that, Plymouth? Yeah, I didn't see a sign for Plymouth. Never mind. We're good. Good score, though. I'll take that score. For US, US is hard, man. Even for somebody who lives in the US, it is hard. Oh, my God. Looks like the sun is... Hang on a second. I don't know if we can get a good idea of where it is. It looks like it's in the north, but not like super north. I don't know. I'm on southeast. If I'm looking south, if I'm looking north, ooh, I don't know. It might be in the south. I don't like it when it's like in the sky there because it's so hard to tell exactly what position. Plus, if it's somewhere close to the equator, you know, the seasons shift the sun's position. Well, I guess it doesn't shift the sun's position, but it shifts the planet's position as the seasons change as well. So you might be like close to the equator in the north, and then you might be in the southern hemisphere, depending on sun position and everything, during certain seasons. So it's not always a great guide, although this is a good guide. He's on that side of the road. I'm on this side of the road. So we are in a few... There's only a few countries like this with the left-hand drive. I'd like to see a sign, see if there's some language or something to give it away. But the sun is really throwing me off here. Feels like it could be in Australia, South Africa, something like that. Let's see if this camera got anything going on. Not really. I don't know why I'm thinking we're in the southern hemisphere either, because we could be in the northern hemisphere. Like this could be a UK or an Ireland as well. That's why it's so crucial to know what the sun position is. I still think we're in the southern hemisphere though. But let's just keep going, see if there's anything that'll give it away. This long straight road kind of makes me think Australia anyway, just because there is a lot of places where there are long straight roads here. And not a ton in, you know, UK and Ireland. Not a ton in New Zealand either. A lot of mountains, cities, things like that. But Australia, there's a lot of wide open space, just like in, you know, parts of the US and Canada as well. I don't know what that says. Wow, I thought the camera was messed up, but maybe it's just the sign that's messed up. Okay. This could be a disaster too. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I get really confused between Australia and South Africa, and I get really confused between Australia and New Zealand. Let's see what we got here. I don't know. South Africa, like a lot of the road signs are pretty distinct though. You can tell because of the way they're set up. They're colorful. You know, they're big, they're easy to spot, and they have a lot of good information on them. Like South African road signs are very, very good. It almost tells you exactly what town you're going to be by too, which is great. There's not, like the US street signs make no sense. High risk area, police enforcing speed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could be on a highway that is just miles and miles away from a city, and they'll just put it on there for some reason. It's like, yo, if you keep going down here, you'll find this city, but there's 400 cities in between you. So I don't know. They do that with major cities a lot. It is a little confusing. As a child growing up, seeing that, it was very confusing on road trips and things. It was like, oh, hey, we're getting close to the city we wanted to go to. And it's like, no, we're not. They're just saying it. They're just mentioning that city for some reason. We are actually many, many hours away from the city. I think I am going to full send in Australia. Where in Australia? I don't know. Got a lot of buddies that'll probably have something to say about this. But the street itself, well, we're taking a bend up here. What's going on over there? I don't know. There's hardly any information to go on. And watch, I'm putting all my eggs in that Australia basket. But who knows? I'm just gonna throw it up here and see what happens. Okay, it was Australia, a little further north than I should have been, but that's fine. I'll take it. For having almost nothing to go on, I will take it. Boy, we are really... Okay. We are really sticking with this North America theme. Haven't gotten a lot of, yeah, I don't know. We have not gotten a lot of diversity when it comes to this this game and the landscapes here, the countries we're in. I'm not sure why, but hopefully this is something different. Looks like a Spanish-speaking country. Plates aren't giving me Colombia vibes, so we can probably rule out Colombia safely. What's that say? Mexico, okay. Yeah, we're definitely in Mexico, and we're on the 15, it looks like. I mean, that's lucky. I don't understand how I got so lucky with that sign, but I'll take it. Let's see if we can find a 15 now. There's a 15 right down there. Maybe we're pointing to Mexico City? I don't know. I don't know. How long does the 15 stretch for? Stretches for quite a bit, actually. If there's anything else that can kind of give it away, that would be fantastic. Let me go up here a little bit. Does that have a name of the bridge or anything like that on it? No. Or the road we're on, maybe. Because if you get a cross street, if you get like, hey, this highway is going this way and that highway is going that way, it narrows it down, obviously, right away. So that's quite helpful. It's not going to, though. I think we're on the 15. Could be mistaken. Let's just go right there, maybe. There you go. Okay. So we were not on the 15. We were on a road next to the 15. Maybe that was just pointing on how to get to the 15? I don't know. But either way, I guess, yeah, do they intersect down here? Maybe in Mexico City. But the Mexico itself made me think maybe that means Mexico City. And we're fairly close to it. I'm not sure. Okay, here's another field. The verse world doing us dirty today. Just nothing. This license plate will give us something. Yeah, see, that's more of a... I think that's a European license plate right there. Can't tell if it's the camera being weird, but see how long it is, and I believe there's a little blue there. That's what I was looking for when we were doing that Andorra round. I was like, okay, there's got to be something here, something to this, and, you know, it just, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Those plates look very interesting, though, and it's good that a lot of the cars have them, so I'll be able to tell. And I've seen some language from this one here. I've seen some plates. It's going to be one of those European countries, and I'm so bad at my European countries right now. I can rule out a lot of stuff. Like, we could probably go through here and rule out, we know it's not the UK, we know it's not Ireland, Portugal, Spain, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany. Essentially, everything from Finland, Sweden, Norway through this line right here. It's not going to be any of this here. I don't believe that has anything to do with Estonia, Latvia, or Lithuania, either that language. We're not seeing Cyrillic, so we can rule out like a Bulgaria. We can rule out Greece. It's not Greek. No Northern Macedonia. I don't think it's going to be Serbia, the languages. They don't line up to me. There's no coverage in Belarus or Moldova. And there's a few places over here that don't have coverage either. It could be Czech Republic. It could be Slovenia. It could be Slovakia, Poland, Hungary, maybe Croatia. I don't think it's Romanian either, so it's going to be this area here, I believe. I don't think it's Albania. Albania has a variety of license plates that you can tell, but I don't think it is. I'd love to see some more language soon. I don't think it was Polish either. Usually I can tell Polish, but I don't want to say that and then, you know, be completely wrong, because that has been known to happen. Let's see what we got here. Vikai. Now, see, that sounds a little more like something up in the Baltics, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Okay, so that little dude right there, that U with the little thing under it, that's very... that is very prominent to a specific country and a specific language. Unfortunately, I have absolutely no idea what that is. So, it's definitely helping someone out there. It is not helping me at all. Man. There's so many clues here, and I wish I knew how to interpret them. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking maybe it could be up like a Latvia or something now. Because I don't think... I'm going to rule out Poland for sure. This is not Polish. I don't think this is Czech Republic or Slovakia either. I don't think it's that language. It's very similar language there, and I don't think that's what I'm looking at here. I think it's time to just full send something and hope for the best. Because, man, I don't know, so bad at Europe. I'll learn something here, though. That little U with the deal on it. I don't know. I've never seen that with any of these areas here. And I know sometimes there are things that don't look quite right, and I just don't think that's it. It might be like... I don't know. It doesn't feel Croatian, though, either. Croatia has an incredible landscape as well. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You know, it's got a lot of different climates and things going on. Man, if it's something I ruled out, I'll be pretty upset about that. I just don't think it is. I don't know. You know, a lot of times I look at language too, and I think in Hungary there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of different markings and accents and things. There's also a lot of different dialects happening in Hungary. So anytime I don't necessarily recognize something right off the bat, I think maybe it could be in here somewhere. So I'm going to probably do one of these. I'm just going to full send it there. It's also kind of in the middle of all the stuff I don't really know. So perhaps that'll kind of, you know, hedge our bets a little bit. Ah, look at that. It was Lithuania. Okay, so I'll have to remember that from now on. I did rule it out. But I've never seen that symbol. So again, kind of just learning together. Although I'm not seeing it on here either. You know, I'm not good with language. I don't even know why I try to make sense of it, because really, there's a lot of stuff happening. Not a terrible score for having absolutely no idea where we were, though. So I'll take that. What do we got here? This dirt here is very red, and it makes me think it is Brazil, because Brazil has dirt that is like that bright red color. There's also some other places. I just can't tell if this is Portuguese right off the bat or not. I don't think it is, but I also I know some Spanish, so I can always identify Spanish pretty easily. It's discerning between the two that I can't really do that well. I say this a lot, but the dirt color actually does matter, because if you're closer to the equator, you'll see like a darker, richer red, sometimes orange, depending on your climate and elevation and everything like that. But a lot of the countries closer there, you'll see it in a lot of African countries. You'll see it in Australia as you get closer to the top of Australia. A lot of, you know, Pacific Island nations and things like that. It's a really beautiful, like, soil. It's a beautiful, like, look at this. Look at the ground. It just looks incredible. And you can't say that about a lot of places, you know? It looks so cool. See, okay, that... I think... Ah, man. I think we are speaking Spanish here. It's just some of this stuff just doesn't look right, you know? And I know there's different, like, versions and dialects of Spanish as well, too. So that also can kind of throw me off. Where's the sun sitting? Sun's looking like it's in the north, though. So we are definitely in the southern hemisphere. Brazil, especially depending on what time of season, can be in the north and the southern hemisphere. And frequently is in both at all times. But something about Brazil, too, is a lot of their mile markers and highways will actually have like a BR on them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing more stuff that makes me think it is Spanish. God, look at this. It's so incredible. Anything like this might... No, it is Brazilian. Okay, that's right. It's Portuguese. There you go. These are 100% Portuguese symbols right here. This is Brazil all the way. Like I said from the very beginning, it looked very Brazilian. I felt like we were in Brazil. I just could not, you know... Oh my god. Now seeing that, it all looks... Yeah. But I was talking about this earlier on this one, is, man, Brazil is so big. Just trying to narrow down where anything in Brazil is crazy. Without like a street or a road sign or something. I think, I don't think we're like, you know, super coastal or anything. I'm gonna probably just full send something out here, maybe. Maybe, well, let's go here. Just see what we got going on here. Geoguessr. It is a good guess. But even though I got the country right, look at that score. Less than 3,000 on that for getting a country right. And I mean, I was like 5 countries away in Europe and got a better score. That's just the power of how big Brazil actually is, you know? But that was that. Nearly 20,000 on a diverse world. Just a little something extra, you know. I like doing the daily challenge with y'all, and I like just playing Geoguessr in general. You know, something to just kind of chill with and hang out. You know, you can just have it on in the background or whatever, but if you have any specific maps or anything you want to see, anything you want to do on Geoguessr, or, you know, do more meta practice or whatever, please feel free to let me know in the comments, or come by the Twitch channel, talk about it if we're playing Geo, or anything, really. I don't mind what we talk about in Twitch. But yeah, it's just a little something, you know, something to relax to, maybe. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, though. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, y'all.